the end. Netflix pulled out the plug on Meg's deal as turn-off viewers got nothing but huge debt. On Thursday, it was revealed shares in Netflix plummeted by 35% following a wave of subscribers abandoning the streaming giant. Experts have warned that Netflix will struggle to bounce back from the over $50 billion dropped from its market value after the streaming service hiked prices. Professor Cele Otnes, a marketing expert specializing in how the royal family brands itself, suggested the content the Duke and Duchess are generating for the streaming giant lacks originality, as viewers will likely already be familiar with the events before the documentary is released. Professor Otnes told Express.co.uk she was perplexed by the filming of well-reported events, to be rehashed in new documentaries. She questioned the content value of such snippets, and the inherent value the Sussexes could bring to the streaming service. She said, "I'm perplexed why we are seeing the events in real life, e.g., at the Invictus ceremonies last year, and why there is any content value to seeing these edited again in Netflix shows. For example, we often don't view the fights or content on the Kardashian programs prior to them airing, we only hear about them. I'm not sure how much inherent value Harry and Meghan are bringing to Netflix. There is some discussion that they are in fact contributing to the disinterest in, and market devaluation, of Netflix." The Duke and Duchess of Sussex signed a deal with Netflix worth $100 million back in 2020, but have yet to produce any finished content. On Wednesday, U.S. investor William Ackman pulled out from his over $1 billion investment in the company, taking a $400 million hit. He said his investment felt shaky after Netflix announced changes to its business model. Mr. Ackman said in a statement, "While Netflix's business is fundamentally simple to understand, in light of recent events, we have lost confidence in our ability to predict the company's future prospects with a sufficient degree of certainty." Netflix announced earlier this week it would consider toughening up rules on password sharing. An estimated 100 million households access Netflix for free by sharing passwords. The move was prompted by a steep drop in subscribers to the service, meaning the streaming giant failed to come within reach of its targets. Netflix said its subscribers had fallen by 200,000 in 2022. Netflix told shareholders revenue growth has slowed considerably. They said, "Our relatively high household penetration, when including the large number of households sharing accounts, combined with competition, is creating revenue growth headwinds." Earlier, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have been accused of letting their ethics take a backseat and even fly out the window when there are dollar signs in the preview. Piers Morgan's wife Celia Walden issued this statement in her latest interview with GB News host Dan Wootton. She was quoted saying, "I think where morality and ethics are concerned, both of these things tend to fly out the window when there's dollar signs. Things get very embarrassing. I mean, this is just been unanimously agreed that it is a preposterous thing to do," she also added. In fact, the only thing that she should be trademarking, she can trademark arrogant, entitled and preposterous because all those things are uniquely her. But this has been around for a while, but it is just so archetypal of her narcissism, just the idea that you can own a word. I do think we have now reached a point where you would think by now we would get used to it, but I never stop being surprised at how badly both of them messed up what could have been a really easy win for them.